Hey everyone, ASMR Gav here, and today I'm doing something a little different from what I typically do, and I'm going to be showing off a collection of games that I have. Most of them are for the PlayStation 4, and some of my purchases are digital, but I won't be able to record those. So for now, I'll just show off the games I have physical copies of and maybe talk about my experiences with them and stuff like that as I go along. So, alright. First game that's on top of this pile of games is Resident Evil 7. And I remember being super excited for this game because Silent Hill's PT was cancelled. And then Capcom kind of stepped in and was like, alright, let us try that. And they ended up releasing it. I got it, I think, back around when it came out. I think it was somewhere around that October. And it took me a few days to complete. I have not been able to play it with VR. Just gonna move that out of the way. I've not been able to play it with VR, but I imagine it is absolutely terrifying. Next game is 2016's Doom. I love this game. I haven't played it recently, but I love it so much that I'm considering buying it on the Switch just so I can play it again. You play as the Doomslayer, and it's very classic in its level design, but very modern in its like sleek refinement and level. Again, just it's a very good game, and there's not many games that come out like it, and I'm very excited for Doom Eternal. I tried the multiplayer and it was pretty niche, it was pretty alright, nothing too special, but the single player was phenomenal. I enjoyed that from start to finish. Next game is Dark Souls 3. I have not beaten this on PlayStation 4, but I beat it on Xbox One, and they're the same thing, either version, but basically, yeah, incredible game, and I don't know everything about the lore, but I love what I already know. I've been a Dark Souls fan for a few years, I think on Xbox 360 ever since it came out for free games with gold for like a month on there. That's when I got really into it and tried it out and had fun. And yeah, this game was just phenomenal. I really loved it. It came with the DLC, same for the Xbox version that I got. The Xbox was a siblings of mine, so I don't have it with me. But yeah, basically, you get your ass kicked a lot, but that's not the entire game. A lot of it is dying, but like, it's kind of part of the process of learning the level and your level design, and it kind of becomes charming by the end of it because you basically know the entire game from inside out, and it's really unique in letting you explore it like that. And Slave Knight Gale, fucking incredible boss fight, holy shit. Pardon the language, I have to make sure Kappa knows that this is not for kids. Next game is Bloodborne. I have not gotten far into this at all, and I bought it years ago. And I don't know why, but like, I think I killed some of the bosses, and then I got to a point where I was just stuck. Like I killed the bosses that I needed to kill, but I don't know where to go after that. And for some reason, my brain just refuses to look up a walkthrough. It's like, no, you need to do this on your own because that's the way it's intended. Like, no, it's okay to look up a walkthrough. But from what I played so far, it was a lot of fun, and I enjoyed it. Very grim and very gothic in design. I love the architecture and all the Souls game and the city's design and the lore. I think that there's a lot less known about this game's lore and universe than there is in Dark Souls. But yeah, that's natural. Next game, Metal Gear Solid 5. I got this as a Christmas gift, I think the same year it came out. And oh man, I fell in love with this game. The story is not great, especially by Metal Gear standards. Like, it kind of just ends. It kind of just starts and ends, like, where it shouldn't. And of course, there's the whole thing about, you know, the Kojima drama and him splitting up with Konami, that being the reason that happened. But yeah, this game's story deserved a lot better than the treatment it got. And RIP Chapter 3. Next game is God of War. This game, I didn't know what to expect. I just knew it was good when it came out and I bought it. But oh my god, it was such a fantastic emotional story. And I haven't replayed it, and I didn't do all the content, but there was just so much to this game, and it was so beautifully written and directed, and it's definitely earned its place as a masterpiece. I haven't touched the games that are actually on here much. I don't really have much to say about them, so I'm just gonna switcheroo this for another pile of games that I have right here. Outer Worlds. I am almost finished with this game, I think. Right now I'm kind of playing as this cowgirl that is working to help free her of the Hope Colony and kind of take out the corporations along the way. And I think the next playthrough I'm going to try to play a character that instead of trying to take down the corporation, they're going to try to take over the corporation and maybe try to use it for good, bad. We'll see how he develops, but yeah. This might be my game of the year. I haven't played Death Stranding yet, and I know that game is a super slow burn, but so far out of the games that came out this year, this might be it. Yeah, it's wonderful. Right here, Horizon Zero Dawn. I've not completed this yet. I think I got like towards the beginning, I got to like this desert city, and I talked to a few guys there, and I did a few quests, and I just kind of fell out of it. I'll come back to it someday. But yeah, what I played was really fun. I'm gonna bundle all three of these together. The entire Uncharted collection, minus that one game on the PSP. Uncharted and every Naughty Dog game are games that I hold close to my heart. They're such wonderful games. I got Uncharted Nathan Drake Collection came with my PS4, and I fell in love with the entire story and the characters. I got Uncharted 4 on release date, and oh my god, me and my sister helped me buy this. We were both super excited to play this and see how the story ended. And then Lost Legacy, it wasn't as heavy as I would have liked it. It was more of a kind of like, you know, a lighthearted spin-off of sorts, but it was still a lot of fun. Oh shit, just when I was talking about Game of the Year, this comes in. I forgot this came out this year. It was such a good game. Holy hell, I played so much of it. I replayed it a whole bunch of times. Resident Evil 2. It still holds that goofy charm and intense horror, and I adore this. It is such a good game. I don't think... I hope Resident Evil 3 gets remade like this, because if it does, it's going to be so good. I made a bit of a whoopsie there. My phone didn't have enough space to record more video, so I just kind of cleared out some apps that I haven't touched in an entire year. Anyways, next game up, The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. and I am so sad about this stuff, the sticker gunk, because this is such a fantastic game. Holy crap. And like, just the case alone, like, oh, Jesus Christ, the disc was loose. The content in the case alone, it comes with soundtrack CD, a thank you note, an entire like guidebook on like the universe and the lore, an actual game manual, which you don't see much nowadays, stickers, and a world map. Like, the moment I opened up this game, I knew for a fact that I was getting into something special, and lo and behold, it was such a fantastic experience. I now feel free to crucify me after I say this, but I finished the game, and I got to the epilogue, and then some personal stuff happened, and my PS4 like broke at the time, and I lost my save data, and I haven't beaten the epilogue. So yeah, that sucks. Another game that I really enjoyed here, Spider-Man. I was worried about this game up until its release, because at that point there wasn't any like real good Spider-Man games. It's just well acted, well put together, and the gameplay was a lot of fun. I found myself getting into a really small loop by the end of it though. Like, I beat the DLC, and by the end of it I was using the same quick attacks that knocked enemies out basically instantly, and stuff like that. So kind of, if you stick around too long, it'll outstay its welcome maybe, but for all the time that it does last, it's paced great, and you really enjoy like what you get to do with it. Yeah, such a good game. Oh my god. Yeah, and last but not least, Monster Hunter World. I have played very little of this game, but I want to play it more. The thing is, I don't have people to play with. And at first, I was kind of in the mood for something slow, something cool, and I love the character customization. It's so in-depth. It is so cool. So I was in the mood for something slow and chilled out, but I kind of figured out as you play, like, this was definitely built for friends to get together and talk and communicate and slap giant monsters with. And yeah, so I don't have a lot of people to play this with. But what I did play was a lot of fun so far. I love the little, I think they were called calicos, the little cat people. I might make new characters. I was thinking about putting this in just to mess around with the character customization and just make some cool avatars and like not play the game. But yeah, I'd love to play this more. But yeah, such a good game. I just need a group. And yeah, that looks like my pile of PS4 games all cleared through. I have 2 other games, however, for my Nintendo Switch. And these are basically the 2 games that are required by law for you to get if you have a Nintendo Switch. Zelda Breath of the Wild. I don't keep the cartridges in the case, I keep it in my portable case. So, yeah. I haven't beaten this yet. I've gotten past 2 Divine Beasts. I got past the Zora Divine Beast and the Gerudo Divine Beast. So the camel and the elephant. So far, it's one of the best games I've ever played by far. It's very freeing without feeling empty, and it manages to strike that balance perfectly. It's really well designed. I love the world, I love the lore, and the little things that you stumble upon while playing, and what can I say? Link is cute as shit, he can kinda get it. Um, Same with Sidon, and I saw like art of the new Ganon in Breath of the Wild 2, and also Urbosa. She's good lord, woman. Phew, sweating bullets over here. And anyways, other game, other game is Super Smash Bros. And up until I bought this game, I never knew how to play. My friends would always pull it out and pull out their Switch, or back in the day, they got the Wii out. And we would play this, and I'd have no idea how to actually play, but now that I've gotten to buy it for myself and sit down with it, I get it. And it is a lot of fun, especially when you have people to shit talk. Yeah. It's so much fun being able to play as like whatever character you want and just throw down with any other character. And I love how extensive the roster is. It literally leaks into just every game franchise now. And I like, you can't predict who's going to be added next. I love it, and I love this game. I haven't beaten World of Light, but I unlocked all the characters. And I also got the Sans Me costume because, you know, Sans. Anyways, that is my physical games collection. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Anyways, thank you, and if you have any suggestions for what you want to see next, leave it in the comments, and I will see you guys next time. Have a good one.